15% or more on car insurance.
Started back and hold, baby, one more time.
Welcome back here to the PM Show Weekend Edition, CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the great Robert Conrad. Taking your phone calls at 800-336-2225 and your emails at rconrad@crni.net. And Bob, we have one from the lovely Mary, who has sent you says, tonight's show was just wonderful. Diane Cannon was just charming. Her book sounds like a must-read for sure. I'd love to have her on as a guest again. She has an easy way of telling a story like you do. I agree that Cary Grant was an extremely handsome man. She says, I'll say an extra rosary for you on Tuesday. I hope the doctor's appointment goes well. It was wonderful talking with you tonight. That's from Mary.
Hey, are you doing all my emails? Or?
These are ones, the old emails. I got all the old ones. You got the new ones.
Oh,
I'm here to help. I'm here to serve.
Yeah. Well, so Scott wants to know which of your Wild Wild West gadgets was your favorite. I didn't have a favorite. I loved it when that little gun would come out when I pressed it against my chest.
I like that too. That was a good one. That was good.
I thought that was exciting, but it wasn't my favorite. And then how many characters did Ross Martin portray? I have no idea. He portrayed many.
The man of 1,000 faces.
He was. Yeah. Okay, now Andrew says, would you consider doing a personal appearance here in Montana for a Western-themed event? Not right now. I'm kind of booked. I'm kind of busy right now. I've got some traveling in my itinerary, but send me the information, then I can respond. And Bianca Conrad Colby, I look forward to the show. Best wishes from Germany. And I want to thank you for that. So how do you say thank you in German?
Danke.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön, yeah.
Dankeschön.
Danke.
Yeah, right. Dankeschön. Okay. So now we can go over to Brian in Nashville. Hey, Brian.
Hello, Uncle Bob, and everyone else. How are you all?
Hey there, Brian.
Hey, John.
I want to thank you so much for being such a trooper. I know you're in a lot of pain.
Thank you. John Beecham.
Thank you for coming in, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
And I want to let you know that I won't put you in any more pain by singing for you today. So,
okay.
You're not bad. You're not bad, Brian.
Yeah.
When you were on the very first Superstar, before the Battle of the Network Stars, do you remember that? Keith Jackson was the MC of the show.
Who was the MC?
Keith Jackson, the football announcer.
And what was the name of the show?
It was called the Superstar Competition.
The Superstar Competition.
Right before they started the
I remember it. I don't remember what I did on it, but I remember the show.
Well, you were winning in just about all the categories. You all had to ride bikes and swim and row boats.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I was happy with my performance on that.
Yeah. I was cheering you on.
Well, thank you.
You did really well.
Well, thank you for cheering me on. It must have worked.
Well, yeah.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Well, what I was going to ask you is now, did you all get the idea for Battle of the Network Stars from that?
No, I just
all the stars against each other.
No, somebody thought it up, and they just contacted me. I was at Universal, asked if I'd be interested in it, and I said absolutely, and then the rest was history.
Well, they did a really good thing by doing that. I'm telling you, it was a wonderful show to watch.
Yeah, it was fun entertainment.
Okay, now one other thing.
Sure.
I was watching television the other night, and they had a show on called Before They Were Stars, and they had something on about George Clooney, and it showed that he was actually in like an extra in Centennial. Do you remember him being there?
George? No, I have no idea. No,
he was about 18 when that was going on.
Wow, he was an extra in Centennial.
No, I don't remember George being an extra in Centennial. But
okay. I thought maybe he wasn't, since he wasn't known then, you probably wouldn't have recognized him.
No, I didn't.
That's true.
No.
Okay, well, listen, I'm again want to tell you how much I appreciate you being such a trooper and coming in for all of us and giving us the pleasure of talking to you.
Thanks. I'm feeling better.
You all have a great weekend.
Okay, you too, huh? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Big Brian. Now we got Jim Haley says, excuse me, I have a question, Mr. Conrad. Sir, what was Ross Martin really like?
What was he really like? He was a lovely man. He was a lot of depth to him. He spoke 5 languages. He was a licensed attorney. He was just a charming human being, and I loved working with him.
He said, would you agree with his vast fan base that he is one of the most influential actors of his time?
I would say he was, yes, absolutely.
If Mr. Martin could vote in the upcoming election and in Chicago, he might be. Do you think he would?
What upcoming election? In
I don't know. I guess the
Chicago?
upcoming election.
I don't know what that upcoming election is in Chicago. So.
You want to know if Ross Martin had a favorite episode on the Wild Wild West? If you knew, if
Oh,
he had one.
I would have no way of knowing that.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
Emails come to rconrad@crni.net.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
we
thank
get
you
to
for
'em.
those emails. If you don't do the emails, you don't have a show. If you do the emails, we are in your living room.
That's
and we're
exactly
looking
right.
forward to being there.
That's exactly
And
right.
thank you for the show because I enjoy it. And I'm feeling a lot better physically, just so you know.
I can see you're starting to get into
Emotionally,
it a
I
little
said my prayer. It's God's will. And so it is what it is.
bit. All right, don't forget now, you can go ahead and email us, rconrad@crni.net. We're also asking you to help us get on DirecTV. Go to directtv.com, hit Contact Us, and put in your request to get the Robert Conrad weekend edition of the PM show on CRN on the air. Straight ahead, we continue. It's 30 past the hour.